Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Shenanigans. Our party is headed off to the north to deal with a rogue wizard who's creating a blizzard in Berkshire in the middle of October. I guess near the end of October.
Yeah.
All right. So you set out through the town. The snow is nice and damp, so there's not that like crunch, crunch, crunch. It's more of like a slop, slop, slop as you make your way through the town. 6 inches deep now, so it's quite a bit of snow coming down. And as you head towards the north side of town, I need everyone to make me a perception check.
28.
Very good.
I'm doing well on perception as usual.
Yes. You'll notice that there's some sort of like gray-haired bear in the trees, just north of town. Like you're walking towards that northern exit, and you can see just beyond the exit there's some sort of like gray thing in the tree that you probably wouldn't have noticed if you hadn't rolled quite so high.
A barren tree. Let's avoid that tree.
Well, the tree's like right on the entry, on the path that exits.
Yeah, but it's not like the town's walled.
That's true. It's very true, but you'd have to go off the path.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
Yeah, we'll go off the path and then get back onto the path.
I guess so. We can dodge the bear. Good eyes.
Yeah. You probably already saw it with your elven eyes. Sorry, I'm not trying to patronize you.
All right, you guys ignore the bear and start to make your way northward.
All right, so as we're heading north, is it getting more and more intense? Do I notice it getting more and more intense? The snow,
No,
or
it
is
just keeps
all
coming
even?
down in these big, wet, heavy clumps.
It's the worst kind of snow.
I've never seen snow in real life, so
Well, see, the best snow is the dry snow when it's really cold, because then it's just really easy to walk on. When it's just wet, it sticks to everything. Just makes everything so much worse.
all right.
And then like also soaks into your things, and then your clothes freeze because now they're wet and cold. Where if the snow's sort of dry, like you can just brush it off of you. Wet snow's the worst. Ugh.
It is. Your pants get way heavier. Everything just gets heavier.
It's not like it's humid and it chills you to your bones.
So it's humid and snowing. That's what
Yeah,
I've
when
never
the snow's a
really
little wet, it gets a little. It's not like super humid. It's not like hot humid, but it's cold humid. It's weird.
It's just right around freezing when
Yeah.
it's snowing.
Yeah.
It's just the worst.
Yeah, because I never really thought of when looking at footage of snow, it being humid when looking
It's
at it.
usually quite dry when it snows. So like
All right.
when I say humid, I mean relatively. It's still
Oh, okay,
dry
so
out.
tiny amount, yeah.
Yeah,
Tiny amount
we're
of
talking
humidity.
about some humidity instead of no humidity.
All right. It's something I never considered.
Yeah.
Well, it's the worst.
Yeah. All right.
We're gonna get 7 to 15 inches of snow tomorrow in Colorado.
That's just wild.
I know, right? We already had a snow day in early September. It was like September 10th, and we had a couple inches of snow. It was weird out of nowhere, and now I'm so not ready.
Well,
Do you have
snow in
anything in your
October
garden
proves
stuff?
no such thing as global warming.
No. Well, we've got some mint in the garden and a couple of other flowers, but it's all gonna die.
Yeah.
Except for the mint will survive. But
No more
I want to
gardening
say
is
you're not trying to
important.
transport them into pots and take them inside. Save anything.
no.
What's the
that-
odds of
not that
gardening
try hard.
Koibu to see his garden?
Yeah, we haven't done tending the plot in a while, in about a year.
You did it last year, Neil.
Yeah, it's been a minute. But when I get a real garden, we'll explode that series into something good. Anyway, in the meantime, you're walking north along the road. The snow's coming down. It's getting goopy and gross. You left the gray-haired thing behind. You're now just kind of like in the middle of the woods, shivering a little bit to yourself. You got your cloak on. You're you're moving, so you've got some body temperature going, but like it's still freezing in your face. Your nose gets all freezing. The bottoms of your earlobes get all, or the tops of your ears get all cold. And that's when you see it. Through the downpour of snow, you catch the sight of smoke rising from a chimney off the path. Maybe it's got to be like 100 yards, 200 yards off the path. You can see a little bit of smoke rising above the tree line, the edge of your vision.
All right.
Perfect. This is the wizard?
Possibly. You go knock on the front door, and I'll see if there's anything around back.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. And be on the lookout for statues as well. I've got to also mention something about a statue. I don't know why. All right.
Statue?
Yeah, along the North Road. Something about a fallen cleric of my god. Nothing important. We just got to destroy it if we see it.
Okay. I'll look for it.
But it's not important. The snow's important.
Yeah. I get it. You go around front, and I'll go around back.
I go around the front. I walk up the front path to the front door.
Yeah, you push your way through the woods. The path is obscured by the snow, but you can kind of spot the smoke and make your way in that direction. And a little bit later, come across a cute little cabin in the woods. It's like one room, log cabin, maybe 20 feet by 15 feet or so, maybe 30 by 15, something like that. Wider than it is deep. A couple of windows carved out of the big areas, actually layered with glass, so it's not just like shuttered windows. Yeah, there's a bit of an awning with a whole bunch of firewood stacked out front. The awning, covers a porch that's got a little, like a swinging bench on it as well. You can see just the tips of a little white picket fence that go around the property, but like the base of it has been buried by the snow.
Oh boy, that's all snow.
The fence is small enough you can easily step over it without any problems, as long as you're not a dwarf, halfling, or gnome.
No, I'm relatively tall human. Yeah,
All right.
6 foot.
So as he goes up to front, I want to circle around the back and see if there's any footprints going anywhere, out to the woods or back or anything like that in the snow. Because even though it's wet, there should still be if it's disturbed or not, right?
Right. You can look out and see no sign of disturbance. Whoever is in there has not come out in at least half an hour, because the snow's coming down pretty hard, so it would probably obscure tracks in half an hour to an hour at this rate, but no sign of exit since then.
Okay. And I'll slowly start slogging around to the front to see what happens when he knocks on the door.
Yeah.
But not necessarily right next to him.
Right. You give a couple of raps on the door.
Hal, I'm just investigating the snow. Do you know anything about it, citizen?
You hear a growl coming.
Oh, sorry, I don't
beside
speak
you.
Growls.
Not inside, it's coming from outside.
I turn around.
Yeah, you scan the area. Give me a perception check.
This is the one I found when there's actually danger. 12.
Yep. The truth is, I just wait for you to fail a check and then put the monster there. I just call for checks all the time, and as long as you pass them, it's not going to be dangerous. And then, yeah, that's a joke, everyone out in chat land. It's not how it goes. You got it. I understand you get it, but some people out there might take that sort of comment seriously.
They need to. Sure.
Well, you
so
see.
Do I get to circle around to see whatever's about to jump on him?
Yeah, you're peering from around the corner, watching him, and you see him turn into the woods, and hopping out of the woods is might sound a little bit weird. It's a maybe 5 foot tall bipedal creature with a long, heavy tail, sort of big, fat, rounded haunches, kind of coming towards almost like a cone shaped, except it's gray instead of orange. And it's got these big round ears up top and these tiny little T-Rex arm looking things, kind of a long snout, black eyes.
What in
and
the
it
world?
hops on 2 feet. And it's 5 feet tall.
Have I got anything that will let me identify this thing? I've got just history, not anything about nature. Hail, do you speak common? A total defense stance.
You get ready for combat. The creature hops towards you one more time. It's maybe 40 feet now on the other side of the white picket fence. And that's when the door behind you opens and a voice calls out from within. Yes, hello, who goes there?
Hello, Elder. My name is Kel Jacques Lawbring. I'm a paladin of Mephisefa. I'm here to seek knowledge of what's causing the snow.
Are you alone?
No. I have a friend around the corner. I've got compulsive honesty.
Well, come in, the both of you. It's warm in here and cold out there. Please enter.
I come in.
Voice crones.
I'm sorry, Will. I've got compulsive honesty. If they ask me a question, I've got to say.
Mello's disappointed. He has nothing to say. He slowly trudges over and walks inside, looking around, trying to figure out where this voice came from.
Well, you come around the corner. You can go inside the house. You said you went inside, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I said.
Yeah, okay, I thought so. And the old crone beckons you into the house while the strange 5-foot-tall, gray, conical, almost shaped critter watches you with its little T-Rex arms, big fur all over it. The woman invites you inside the house, shuts the door behind you, and you can see there's a nice big fireplace in there with, like, you know, it's deep, like you could put like pizzas in it or something. Like it could serve as a proper oven. You could like roast a pig on it or something. And there's like a big spit over it with right now there's just a big tea kettle hanging from it, but you could easily hang all sorts of stuff. Other than that, the room is sparsely furnished. There's a bed near the fireplace, a couple of shelves, some tables, chairs, lots of spice racks. Most of the space is taken up by a complex kitchen with all sorts of jars of flavors and spices and things that are steeping or marinating, whatever you'd want to call them. And the place has pungent smells of weird exotic spices or spell components. Sometimes they're the same thing. Who knows? Anyway, the crone looks at the two of you and says, are you cold? I have some tea for you.
Oh, that'd be wonderful. Thank you, ma'am.
She hobbles on a bad leg over towards the fire and picks up the kettle off the spit, pours you guys some hot water, reaches into a jar, takes out a handful of leaves and just chucks them in the water for you each, and hobbles back in your direction, handing you each a cup of tea.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And I drink it.
Yeah, no problem. I drink it.
Yeah.
It's pleasant, you know, a little bit on the bitter side, but a strong enough flavor that it's better than drinking flat water. So what brings you to my abode in the woods?
I'm seeking knowledge of the cause of the snow. Do you know anything of it, ma'am?
Oh, of course I do. It's me.
Oh, that must be a phenomenal magic. Is it going to last long?
Yes. Yes, it will.
Truly?
Would I
For how
lie
long?
to you?
I don't believe so, ma'am.
Yes.
So, why make it snow? What's the game?
Tired of the heat. My creations don't like the hot weather. They prefer the cold, and so cold it shall be.
Fair enough.
Your creations. What do you create?
The Koalawala.
Was
How do you
the
spell that,
thing
Neal?
inside a Koalawala by chance?
Is it cold koala or is it koa?
I'm sorry, what did you say?
How do you spell
my
that,
ears
ma'am?
are not going... No, the other one. What did you say?
Oh, I said, was that a creature outside a Koalawala?
Yes, most fearsome. Half tree climber, half earth hopper.
I see.
Very frightening.
No, we're not even on Drop Bear Island. I mean, Bear Drop Island.
No, we're not. But that's where I created them. Unfortunately, the trees there did not suit the Koalawala's climbing abilities.
Neal, how do you spell that, please?
I don't know.
Walla Walla.
You can figure it out. Or guess.
All right,
I don't know.
We'll figure it out later.
Yeah.
All right, you change the climate. What about the existing creatures in this climate? They're going to be harmed by this change of environment. Did you do an environment effects report beforehand?
Oh my God, you're a government employee. Get out! Get
I'm a
out! We don't
paladin
take
of
any feds in
knowledge.
here. No! Out!
I'm a
Out!
paladin of knowledge. I said that
We
up
don't
front.
take bureaucrats inside my home. You guys are evil. Pure evil.
Bureaucrats. Oh, calm down. You think I'm the
Believe-
same as this human? Don't lump us
Believe-
together.
How do you feel about marginal tax rates?
See, I just don't really do the tax thing. I just try to avoid that. Is that part of the game? I'm not
Oh,
really
you're
sure.
a bureaucrat as well, huh? Avoiding paying taxes? Both of you, get out of my house, she says, and she waddles back over towards the fireplace and, pulls a stick off the wall. It's just like a little stick, and she waves the stick at you threateningly.
Well, I'm sorry, and I'll put down my tea and slowly start to walk out.
Paladin?
I've left. I said I left as soon as she said it.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, she
down
slams
the
the door
cup.
behind you with a politicians, bureaucrats.
It's just tax avoidance. It's not tax fraud, okay? There's a difference, all right? There's a difference. I'll
You
continue to
at
walk
least
on.
tied to the temple, right?
Oh, of course.
Good. All right, well, I think that's mystery solved. Head back to Shenanigans.
Well, you take a couple
Mystery
steps,
solved. This
and that
is terrible.
Koalawala is blocking your path.
I want to take a tangential path away from the Koalawala.
It
So
hops
turn
along
right
with
myself, I want my paladin friend in between me and our Koalawala friend.
Ma'am, can you call off your Koalawala and we'll leave peacefully?
you. There's no reply from inside the house.
Ma'am, you wouldn't harm us, please.
We're just gonna go ahead and pull out the bow and just keep one of the arrows in it, just because, nothing bad's ever happened here.
Ma'am, will the Koalawala allow us to leave?
Just throw a rock at it. I'm sure that'll make it go away.
Okay, I walk up to it doing total defense.
All
Can we
right,
get past
you
this?
approach the Koalawala. It's
Yeah.
not the most terrifying creature you've ever seen.
No. Well, if it's on the ground, that's not as dangerous.
Right. They're definitely more dangerous when they're in the air. I think everyone knows that about Koalawalas.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah. I use total defense, walking up to it and walking away from it.
Yeah, I'm just trying to show you a picture of our Koalawala here.
I'm not seeing it yet.
I know, it's taking a moment to... I gotta do
Must-
more
is it
complicated
hard-based?
things than I was hoping for.
No.
And Windows Explorer is crashing.
Oh, that's
Oh,
not
God.
good.
No, it's just being dumb and stupid. Okay, here we go. Alright, so it's this, but 5 feet tall. And it's coming. Just give
It's
us
not
a
loaded
minute.
for me yet.
It's still uploading to Roll20.
Oh, wait.
It'll take a minute.
Okay. I'm ready.
Whoa, that's way too big. Holy shit.
That's not koala.
No, it's not a koala. It's a Koalawala.
Oh man. Okay.
But 5 feet tall. Kind of
5
looking like a
feet tall.
traffic cone, you know?
All right.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Very
Terrifying
interesting.
creature.
All right.
Very terrifying. Okay.
All
Yeah.
right.
Anyway,
Yep,
you
yep.
approach it, and its horrifying visage only becomes more horrifying as it begins to bare its teeth, pulling its lips back in a hideous grin, and you can see that there are like 6-inch fangs coming off of this creature, and its little T-Rex hands like uncurl like a cat when they like bring out their claws, and you can see that there are like razor sharp claws on each of its fingers. And then poking out from about this spot right here comes a pair of heads with big round ears staring at you.
Yeah, I'm still doing total defense, trying to get past it.
It bites you.
All right, let's see how that goes. So what's total defense actually do, mechanically?
Half your level for AC +1 if you're a fighter, warrior subclass.
Well, yeah, I am. Yeah.
Yeah, so you're
it's,
level 3,
+2.
so it should be +2. Yep.
Yep, +2.
All right, well,
So-
the Koalawala takes a bite at you with a 21 to hit.
Actually, that does hit. Actually, it's a +2, you said. So, yeah.
It's a hit?
Yeah,
Or miss?
because I'm 18 AC naturally, so +2 is to 20.
Haha. The Koalawala's
Wow.
bite flashes out at you. It sinks its teeth into you for 5 points of damage, and you need to make me a poison save.
All right.
Because, of course, the Koalawalas are poisonous.
Of course they are. Success, but I've also got some paladin stuff on top of that. But yeah.
Curses. Well, the wild animal has bitten you. The two of you can... Are you going to be nice and
I'm just
try and
gonna shoot-
placate it, or...
I'll just give it some food.
You're going to go the opposite direction. I was going to say I was going to put an arrow in its head.
Well, you can do what you do in your turn, but I'll open my pack. Hey, okay, calm down, fella. Calm down, fella. I don't have animal handling, but I'll try to placate it with food.
Make me an Irwin check.
Okay, what's that start off? The charisma.
Animal
is it?
handling?
Yeah,
I guess it could be off of
well-
charisma. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'll just give you charisma and you take whatever off it. 'Cause obviously,
Oh my
I
God.
rolled an 18. But,
Yeah. You can placate the animal with food, give it a little rub on the head. It seems pretty pleased with you, and munches on your food, allowing you to pass and head back to Berkshire.
Go. Like, so Will can pass behind me, then I'll leave. Yeah.
Well, you do realize we're going to have to come back here eventually, right?
Why?
We can't let this snow happen here forever. This is terrible.
Why?
Why? Why is it terrible?
Yeah.
Literally, you can't do it. Have you walked around here with me? Have you been outside? This is awful.
Move to a new climate if you don't like the heat.
It's Berkshire. Love it or leave it.
Like,
Yeah.
we just have to readjust. We'll just have to adjust. If there's climate change, you need to adjust because it's not like humans caused it. Well, actually, this human did cause the tribe clans. Humans do.
You just
cause
have to
climate
learn
change.
to live with the problem rather than solve it.
Solve the problem.
Exactly. I'm a paladin. That's how I work.
Oh man, this is something, my friend. I don't know what to tell you. I was thinking we would just go back to town and get paid for this somehow. Somebody doesn't like this. We just need to figure out who, and then we go back there and we
You're the
solve
only one
the
who doesn't
problem.
like this.
You know what? You got bit by a giant, I don't know, terrifying creature, whatever that was.
And if it wasn't stung, I'd be bitten by a basilisk. What's the difference?
It's just terrible. We can't let these things roam free here. It'll kill everybody.
No, it'd be just same as normal.
We're gonna go back to town. There's gonna be blood everywhere.
Considering how much danger there is in the Silkwood, the Pocket, the West Grove, is this any different?
Yes, did you see that thing?
There's Edicaps in the Silkwood. Edicaps.
Yeah,
They're
but people
by-
don't go out there. They stay in the town. They're smart. They never leave. That's how they live there.
All right, let's head back to Berkshire then.
It's gonna be terrible.
All right, I'll head back to Shenanigans and start shoveling out the doorway again.
Right. You guys make it back to Shenanigans, but as you arrive, you notice the door is open.
Now I'm getting trouble. Thanks a lot. I'll head in.
Told him you should have left the kobolds in there. It's not my fault.
You step into the bar only to notice a hatchling white dragon stretched out across the floor, who cracks an eye as you step into the tavern.
This is Desmond's Tavern, right? The Dragon Slayer? I'm just warning you, I'm not the Dragon Slayer.
It opens a second eye and lifts its head up off the ground.
This is Desmond's Tavern. I'm just warning you. He killed the Black Dragon.
I start moving like left. I'm out of behind him.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Behind him, outside to the left. Yeah.
Or I'll say inside and just moving left in the tavern, just not in a line next to him.
The dragon gives a big yawn.
I'm just warning you, Dragon. This establishment is owned by a known dragon slayer, so just warning you in advance. I'm not telling you what to do.
It gets to its feet, starts to stretch its wings, and then it comes towards you, 1 foot after the other, its tail kind of whipping back and forth in the bar, knocking over tables, hitting the beams in the ceiling.
Can I get you something, dragon?
It meows at you.
Yeah. Do you want milk?
It is going to be within 5 feet of you momentarily as it walks towards you.
I'm frozen with dragon fear.
Oh, I guess it bites you then.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
It meowed. I didn't get it. I was like, what? Meow?
Yeah, it meowed, and now it's gonna bite you. I actually have no idea what a hatchling white dragon attack rate is.
It's probably got 2 claws, 1 bite, and 3 breath attacks.
+5 to hit. That's not that great.
Yeah.
That's only a little bit. Natural 19 +5 modified 24.
I've got AC 17 now.
It crits you. Oh,
I've got AC
my
18,
God.
I mean, but yeah.
It crits you.
Yeah.
Claw bite. Oh my God, you're gonna die.
I know! You threw a dragon at us!
It's a hatchling! And it just like stretched and warmed up and slowly walked towards you.
I wasn't even being aggressive, I was actually being friendly with it.
It's a white dragon!
It worked for him last time. I'll see what happened. I didn't know what he was thinking.
Last time you have a lot of life, McTacky.
I got a backup character, but I mean...
Well, its bite is 2d8 +1, and it crits,
just
so it's
roll the
4d8
damage, Neal.
+1.
Oh, so he's
Just roll it
dead.
in roll 20.
So he's dead!
I know I'm dead, I just want to see how overkilled you got me.
I just didn't think it was gonna go down like this. 8 plus 8 is 16 plus 2 is 18. That's survivable.
-1 HP. -1 HP.
Oh.
Alive-ish.
Well, Will, you see him try to talk to the dragon, who slowly gets up and walks over to him and gobbles him up.
All right, so I think we just shoot him with 2 arrows. I think that's step 1.
Step 1 to shoot the dragon with 2 arrows.
Yep, twice. I think that's. Well, if he didn't fully die, but I can't stop him from eating him if the dragon's still alive. The dragon has to die before I can save him. It's kind of a thing there, I think.
I suppose we should go to something a little more intense musically.
Yeah, I think so. That'd be good.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Get my hit dice out here. All right, go ahead and make me 2 attacks.
All right. So it's a 13 and a 24.
Right.
Well, the 24 is not going to hit. The 13 is not going to hit, but the 24 is going to crit.
All right. So that's 2d6. So that's for 6 damage.
Yeah. And right Writing down some stats, rolling some hit. Go. How many hit dice?
Still
do we
got.
have?
Why did it
Not
freaking
that many.
hurt?
Let's only get 5 hit dice.
Meow.
Yes, why did it meow?
Was it just to mess with me?
Unknown.
Mm-hmm. All right, you hit it for 6. And I guess we roll initiative now, because you know the first arrow slides off of its back as it so hold on, let me roll back a little bit. Kel Lorebringer is there trying to talk to the dragon, who walks over, cranes its neck, and just bites him across the shoulder towards the chest, breaking some ribs. He goes down, and then the dragon tries to do the snake thing where it unhinges its jaw and swallows him whole. So it starts doing that, and your first attack slides down its back and off of the end of it. Your second attack hits it in the neck, and it sticks, and it does the snake unhinging the jaw, throwing up the body. So it can properly use its mouth again. It turns its cold eyes towards you, and you can see the frost on its breath. And we roll initiative.
Alright, I'm at -2 now.
Oh, I should have selected
I'm keeping track.
Sorry. It's a 7.
Okay. 7
Sorry.
versus the dragon's 9.
All right. So as we draw another arrow, we tap the bat and go, Charlotte, it's time to wake up from your nap, buddy. It's time.
Okay.
So hopefully she'll wake up sometime soon.
Charlotte will give me a perception check from Charlotte.
I have no idea what it would be.
Neither
It's
do
more than
I.
just perception.
It's probably pretty high. It's probably 16 or something.
Just roll a d20 and just go
Yeah, I
from
guess
that.
it's, yeah. Let's see. It's 5. I don't know.
Well, if it's 16, that's exactly what you needed to roll.
True.
So Charlotte will wake up and join in combat at the end of the round. Go ahead
Right.
and make your attack.
So we have 17 and a 9, so probably the 17 maybe?
17 hits. Yep. The third shot, slings towards the dragon, catching it in the broad of its chest as it raises its head up to bite you. Takes
Right.
another 4 points of damage. Is that about 2/3 HP?
Right.
Mm.
And that's when it leaps to the attack, pushing forward, knocking tables and chairs over in its path, and it will reach out with a claw to slash at you with a 15 to hit.
That won't hit.
The second claw comes forward and to the side with a 17 to hit.
No.
And then, while you're busy with the claws, its bite comes in from above. With a natural 18 plus 5 is 23.
Yeah, 23 health, so I'm dead.
Does it crit?
I've got 2 HP, I die.
But
But it doesn't
the
crit.
dragon
That's 20.
opens its jaws, puts them around your body, and closes them. You feel the pain and the warmth as your blood flows over you, and the freezingness of your head as it goes inside the dragon's mouth and throat.
Excellent session, Neal.
And then your elven cat, leaps to the fray.
True.
Go ahead and make me attack rolls for your elven cat versus the hatchling dragon.
Let's see what it is. See if we live. It's +5, I think. I didn't write it down.
Yeah, I think they have +5 to hit. Yeah, and they also
plus-
large and all sorts of shit.
Yeah, +3 for, yeah.
I got a reaction in just a 6. Dragons should love me.
It's D20 +3. Oh, whoops.
I understand what you're saying. Yeah, you're a paladin. You're a shining beacon of holy light.
Yeah, I know.
This
Dragons are
evil dragon
dragons.
should love you. Ooh, wow, those are actually pretty good attack rolls. The 21 is a
21.
crit.
All
Yeah,
right, so
the
that'll
13 is
be
a barely miss.
2d4.
Elven cats.
7.
I assume it enlarged. I just...
Yeah. That won't quite kill the dragon. -7 brings us to this. Elven cats are a known quantity to dragons. Can it take the elven cat while it's at half HP? Ooh. Less than half HP. I don't know if the dragon is really comfortable fighting an elven cat right now.
Morale check.
Yeah, I think the two creature. Yeah, that's how we're gonna handle this. Yeah, so the next round, the dragon will hiss at the cat, grab hold of Kel Lorebringer, and drag him as it heads out the back door. The elven cat will stand over the elven body and protect it from the dragon. And you did get crit, but you only had 2 HP, so you're probably going to die on the roll of 2d8.
Yeah, I think I just died.
I think you just die. 10, 15 damage. Yeah. Well, your cat will definitely attempt to protect you and save you, but it's too little too late. And you succumb to your wounds. And Kel Lorebringer is dragged into the backyard and
Eaten by the dragon, I assume? Yeah.
I assume you're eaten by the dragon.
Yeah. I was at -2. I can't do anything.
Yeah, and
my kobold minions aren't doing anything, I assume. They're just hiding in the... it's a dragon. They love dragons. They don't want to fight it.
They're still asleep. They're in a very cozy dog pile. They rolled a 1 on their perception check. They're very comfortable, just like cozied up inside their little tower. Completely oblivious to the happenings around them. You get dragged away and eaten by a dragon. Yep. And Mellow?
Mellow. It's quite dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think your cat eats your face, but maybe give it a couple more days.
Yeah, that's how bad it gets. I think it probably just leaves, goes try to find other elven people. Doesn't hang out with humans.
Yeah. Might try to, like, at least watch over you until you can get a proper burial. You know, cats are sort of standoffish, but sort of like, this is my human.
Yeah.
You know? And it's an elven cat. It's a little smarter than your average cat. It's probably got some sense of, like, maybe not loyalty, but, like, companionship.
I mean, if they can talk, they're pretty smart, you know?
Oh, yeah. So it'll keep an eye on you and make sure that you get a proper burial when the snow thaws. And someone else will have to deal with the snow.
No one. There's a snowy now. Berkshire.
Right. Well.
Yeah. Sad day.
Yeah.
You guys were supposed to, so this session was supposed to be you guys defeating the winter and bringing back summer, because that's really what I want in the world right now. But you guys have succumbed to the winter, and it is.
Winter is strong sometimes.
I was hoping for like an uplifting warm story, and we're all died
Well,
to the cold.
don't throw a dragon at level 1 person,
Well,
then.
I kind of thought, it's a hatchling white dragon, so it's
Level
only got
1,
5
Neal.
hit dice, It's only got +5 to hit. Your shenanigans characters, so you're pretty broken to begin with. You
my
had
character
plenty of
isn't.
time to walk away from it or to position, and it just didn't. Of course, who knows what people are going to do.
My guy wasn't a combat character, he's a talky character.
Yeah.
20 AC I thought was pretty good, but +5 to hit's pretty good too.
Yeah, and it just rolled really well. We had some amazing die rolls today.
Yeah.
Well,
unfortunate.
I'm so sorry for your deaths, but
No, you're not.
I was looking for an uplifting story about how the heat will defeat the cold eventually. I really did want that, but oh well, another time. I guess we'll be back next week with more shenanigans. Feel like it's been a long time since we've had such a short session.
Yeah.
No.
We can always do another
age.
because we've got half time.
No, I think we're good. Yeah.
All right.
This is a classic shenanigans. We will be back next week with more shenanigans. In the meantime, we should have Tombs of Scoria on Thursday and maybe a Dicing with Death on Friday. I don't know. Ryan's been missing for a while. He's been busy with other stuff. So,
All right.
Yeah. Cool.
Well, good.
Good session, guys. Sorry it's so short, but we'll be back next time. Bye-bye.
All right.
Bye.